So hot. It's only 6/10 of a mile up to the food lane, but anyway, it's hot. I feel like my legs have been bit by a bunch of the grass because they do not cut that grass but once a month or once a year. Once a month, I wish. It ain't time for them to cut it, I suspect. They haven't cut it in a year probably. So today, my epic haul, I got Hardee's. Yeah, so I got there right at the end of breakfast, but it was still just breakfast. All right, in the first bag we got, so I'm just showing off some of my epic hauls today. And I was sitting there and thinking, well, the smaller $5 bag of cat food is too small. And I think I could fit this in my bag, and I fit it in the front pocket. But man, I feel like the zipper is going to rip off any minute. But I got half a pound. And you may think, if I was younger, half a pound wouldn't be that hard to carry. But it got heavier and heavier as I was walking. My gosh, not just that. But I got some breakfast burritos, meat lovers. Now, I don't like the cheese they put in these. And yeah, for the most part, I don't really like the cheese they put in these, but I don't know. I was trying to think of something that get all the bang for the buck. And if I could carry back eggs, which I'm pretty sure those go bad, because it was like an hour round trip walking up and back. And well, I mean, I just stopped at Hardee's to eat, so I guess it would have been quicker. And then the other thing I got, a family size bag of crispy chicken strips. Can't remember if this is the gluten-free ones or not. Anyway, and then I went over to, so I went to Hardee's, and before I went to Food Line, it was a nice man in Food Line while I was trying to get my stuff in my bag to carry back and get all right. He was like, "Oh, are you out biking?" Or I was like, "Oh, no, I gotta walk. Our roads are out." He offered to, drive me back. At least I was like, "Nah." By the time you get in your car and get out, it's okay. I was like, "Thanks, but I'll just walk." I wanted to see if I could do it anyway, and kind of could have took him up on the offer, but I just want to see if I could do it. Plus, I was like, when I stopped into Walgreens, I wanted to get, I don't know, just to get something, I guess. So I love Lamborghinis, and I think I saw this here before and there before, and I was like, man, that's beautiful, but I can't believe it's $12.99. That's not $12.99. And then I was like, oh, it's Maisto, of course. So if it's Maisto, it's gonna be cheaper. I thought when I see these at Walmart for the 124 scale, they're not this cheap. They're $20. So that's why I was like, nah, this is the wrong price tag on it. I just assumed it was the wrong price tag. No, yeah, it actually, nope, it was $12.99. I was kind of surprised. I'm about to put the chicken and the other things because I am too tired, I am too hot. I'm just gonna go lay down and pass out. But the cats are on my bed right now. Both of the younger kittens are on my bed right now. They're only like 4 years old. But I still call them kittens because we have two different age groups. We have the older cats, which are 3 years older than the babies, I call them. But everybody wanted to go back out. I trapped all 4 cats. So here's how it went. Before I went, I made sure I got everything, and I forgot my headphones. So I had to come back in while they were eating to get my headphones. So thankfully they weren't like, oh, he's trying to trap us. So I got the canned cat food out, which I usually don't like to feed them because it stinks up the house and it's horrible. But in the wintertime, I feed them more canned cat food because it's a little bit dry. Right now, it's so humid, they don't really need moisture. They're desert animals to begin with, although I keep them as watered as I can. I got water things outside, water things inside. So I put canned cat food out, and then all 4 of them came in, and I was like, yay, I got all 4 cats in, so I can head out. So I started out on the trail, and try to find a path through the other side because there's a lot of uncut grass. So I tried to find the best path I can, and I had to pick up a stick because I found this massive, huge spider web. So got to the rocky road, which is well kept over there. I wish that was my road. It's better kept than the roads we drive on, and nobody uses that road over there. It's such a shame. I was like, man, I got to figure out a way to cut a path over to that trail to drive over there. And I was like, when I came up on this one section, I was like, oh crap, I hope it didn't pond, because our pond that we have is fed by another pond over there, and it could be backed up onto the trail, but thankfully it wasn't. I did take a few videos, I'll upload those later, where I was like, here's, you can tell how it washed out here, you can see on the debris, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, here's that beautiful Lamborghini that I just got. Rubber wheels. It's the Maisto, so it's not the Jada, which Jada would be like $20 for the same thing, but I don't care. It's gorgeous. Now, what kind of figure would fit in there? I got the only 124 scale figures I have are mask. I mean, he kind of could be 124 scale, but he definitely is not 124 scale. He's just at the very bottom range of 118 scale. He's 8 centimeters tall. But I guess mass figures, if you can get them to bend their legs and go into there, they probably would fit. I'm too tired to get up. I'll get up and go get one and show you. Let me see if the little turtle, I'm just like, here's a turtle right beside me. Let's see if he can drive it. These are non-scale figures. Technically, turtles don't, you can't just measure them and say, oh, that's the scale they're in. These Lego figures, you can't technically say there's a scale to them. Hey, he actually looks pretty cool in there. Of course, he's got his sigh out, which looks kind of silly. Miley. Wasn't there some kind of teeny bopper, Miley Cyrus? That was it. All right, so yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think that works, honestly. Hey, in a cartoon world, things like that just work. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I killed him. I tore him in 2 pieces. No. All right. So, yeah, there's my little prize for going up there. And I was thinking maybe while I was at Hardee's, I should get a milkshake. I was like, well, number one, it's breakfast time. They're not going to serve milkshakes. Number two, do I really need a milkshake? No. I remember I used to try to get exercise in and walk. And I used to stop at this place that made really good milkshakes. And I'm like going, wait a minute. I probably didn't burn as many calories as in this milkshake. So I realized that, why am I walking so much and not getting a lot of calories burned off and not losing a lot of fat? Because I was rewarding myself. So with sweets, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, okay, so he kind of looks okay in there. I don't know. I'll figure out something, but hey, I just think it's a sweet looking machine. I like the flat black on it. It's nice. I don't like shiny things a lot of times. Let's see. So it's got inside the hood, you can see. Now, if I had this Lamborghini, I would turn it into a flying machine and then fly it over, so I won't have to ever deal with bridges ever again. I was sitting there going, gosh, I need to get I should have, like, when the guy says you're out biking, I was like, oh crap. I was going to actually look around to see if I could find a bike, but not today. Because I was like, I really want a bike. I'm probably too old and fat to ride a bike, but I need to. All right, I know this thing came up a while ago. The hood came up. I don't have oh, that doesn't have a thumbnail. There's my thumbnail. Not like a thumbnail picture, like an actual thumbnail. I swear this came up 5 seconds ago. Oh well. So there's the bottom of my Lambo. It's not a Countach, but I don't care. It's an Aventador. I think that's how you pronounce it. I need to find out how to pronounce these things. LP700-04. So wait a minute, isn't the LP700-4 supposed to be the new Lamborghini, the Countach? No, the window. These are definitely not the same as Lamborghini Countach, the new one they just put out. And the back doesn't look the same. But they look very similar. This is a gorgeous vehicle, that's for sure. So yeah, I wish it was like a mask vehicle, like the wheels would fold under, and then it would become full size, and then I could fly around. But man, there's a lot of people out today. I was talking to the lady. It was at the Hardee's, and she said, yeah, she just got out yesterday for her first time. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, it's just, people think living at the beach, oh yeah, it's all perfect and everything, but then you got to realize, I don't live in a gorgeous neighborhood. I mean, everybody in my neighborhoods, they're only like vacationers. Like there's houses all over here. There's 2 parallel roads. I'm the only person on the inside of the road that lives here. The other people on this road, nobody lives here. They just come down to vacation once in a blue moon. The people on the other side, there's one there, one there. I don't think there's anybody else over there, I'll think about it. So there's 2, I don't know. I don't really associate with them. There's 2 people over here. Then Joanna's not down right now. She had to go do a bunch of other things out of town. And Wesley's not down, but he says he's coming down tonight. So we'll see. And yeah, so we're going to have to split that. We're going to have to repair the bridge. We're going to have to split it out in how many different ways. But good luck on getting people to do it, because to those people over there, yeah, we'll see. And that's nobody's used. And I keep thinking, like, why is nobody coming down to work on the bridge? What's going on with the bridge? And I think it's because there's 100. And the lady told me at Hardee's, there's over 155 roads that are out, like, throughout the entire county. So I'm like, oh gosh, So I'm way down the totem pole, even though they probably look at, well, this only affects so many families. Where they're looking at like main arteries, and we're just a neighborhood, and they're not going to fix this anyway. We're going to have to pay for it. But I'm just saying, like, they have to obviously contract it out to people. It's not like the government just, they only contract out once in a while. But yeah, it was nice to get out and talk to real people today. There's a lot of people at Hardee's. My gosh, it was like, is it tourist season again? And it is. It says, my phone says it's 77 degrees outside. Lie. In the sun, it is really hot. I'm exhausted from a heat stroke on that behalf. Well, I better get this food in the freezer. Thanks for those who are hanging out today. Hope you guys have a great day. It's a Friday. Hope you have a fun Friday. I'm going to go and lay down. We'll watch some, I don't know. I'm just so tired. I'll figure it out when I get there. I've been watching the Sarah Connor Chronicles because I have it on Blu-ray disc, and I've been meaning to finally sit down and watch it front to end, because when I was watching it back in the day, I don't know why, but it was like I'd watch it and then I'd miss an episode or two, and I'd watch it again and miss an episode. This was back when you had live TV. Nowadays I don't watch anything that's new, so I've been watching that and actually old Barney Miller stuff, because somebody keeps dumping, like, I don't know, like about an hour to 2 hours of episodes on the YouTubes. So I'm like, so I'll catch a few Barney Miller episodes every now and then, because they're just, but yeah, well, actually, that's right. I got YouTube on that little thing. So I might lay down, watch some Barney Miller and some other things. It's been fun. All right, but keep us in your prayers here, and pray that the neighborhood will pull together and everybody will be able to pull their own weight, and then we'll get the roads back soon. Yeah. So I just know that, you know, it's a lot of money to get these birds prepared. She said it was like $7,400, but I don't know if that's my part, like, or if that's like divided between however many people, which I'm not sure how many people it is. But Joanna's good at that. She's figuring all that out, so she's on top of that. All right. Again, keep us in your prayers. I'm not trying to be a drama queen about it. I just feel like nobody cares and nobody's paying attention, and maybe it's because, you know, I'm stuck here. I'm fine. I got canned food. I did need to go out and get cat food, and I figured while I'm at it, my bag could probably fit some chicken. I like me some chicken. I've ran out of chicken, and also I like breakfast burritos. Although I hear lately I've been eating a lot of like grits, but I like to mix up something in my grits, you know. So I couldn't bring back too much. Like, this stuff is frozen. It's still frozen even after 30 minutes of walking with it, and but I couldn't bring back things that are delicate, like eggs or something. So yeah. Oh, look, some people got on just when I'm about to go. So again, thank you for your prayers, and all those people who have understood that, yeah, I'm not trying to be a drama queen. It's just there's nowhere to go, and I'm just making sure everybody knows the plight, and maybe some generous senator or governor or somebody who's in, a mayor will go, well, we need to help these people. Don't count on it. I was actually asking, my mom's like, well, why don't the county take care of it? I'm like, Mom, the county doesn't care. This is a private road. They only care when they come down here and tell us that, oh, you got too many cars, or you got too much of this, or you can't have that trailer out here. And they only want to control. They don't want to help. Unfortunately, that's the sad side of things. And my neighbors actually, why do my neighbors hate the government except for things like this? I'm like, well, maybe it's because of things like this we hate the government, because we give them money, and what do we get in return? Oh yeah. Never mind. I'm not going to get on a tangent here, but I do want to make sure that I don't hate the government. I just don't think. I think we waste a lot in the government, and I think the government's necessary. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta lay down. I'm about to pass out. All right, I'll see y'all later, and I'm sweating profusely.